I think Karen Armstrong is right. He is a prophet of our time. He's also clearly an important historical figure because we know a quarter of the world's population today holds him in high esteem. So historically, his credentials are superb. That's why Michael Hart rated him #1 of all humans. But Karen Armstrong's absolutely right. And what I talk about in my books, explaining how his life and his teachings can relate to current crises. So we're dealing with racism today, right? Racial inequality. And there's a whole chapter in The Humanity of Muhammad about anti-racism. Muhammad moved beyond merely being a non-racist into the realm of anti-racism. So his life is 100% relevant to today's social climate and environment. They're created by humans. These are largely political issues that have not been solved. And when we talk about political issues, we also have to deal with egos, and poor leadership. And this is a trait of humanity. We've always been dealing with the types of crises that we're seeing now, with refugees, with war, with political oppression. So all of these things are not necessarily new. But what we're also seeing, at least in the so-called West, the doors are being opened to refugees. And I would like to see even more of this opening happening, because it's not merely about following Prophet Muhammad, but it's also following his kindred spirit, Jesus. And this is a major conundrum for Christians in the United States today. How can we follow Jesus and his keen interest in healing a fractured world and yet shut our borders to people? How can we reconcile that? It's difficult to do. I think people don't often associate Prophet Muhammad with mysticism, but before 610, the Night of Destiny, this was an individual who liked to contemplate the mysteries of the world, who liked to kind of connect outside of the material world on a higher level, something that is divine in its own right. And I think that kind of set the base for his engagement in the public sphere with social justice issues. The mystic is naturally curious. The mystic is a lover of peace, of knowledge. The mystic is a lover of love. And that, I think, informed the later kind of social political projects that he engaged in. This idea of the mystic being at one with humanity, being at peace with our Creator and our neighbors and our surroundings. So I think you pose a good point here. There's a connection between that mystical element and then how he behaved in the public sphere. It's all connected.